All right, if you guys are like me and you go through your fair share of lifting belts, either from losing them or well, really just from losing them, not really from breaking them, then you probably have to invest in multiple different belts, which I've done. And from time to time, the one belt that I have been getting that's a powerlifting belt is this Ader belt. It's a common belt that's found on Amazon.com. If you just typed in powerlifting belt, you would find the Ader belt. The company is Ader Fitness, ADER. And again, for an investment, for me, I use the powerlifting belt frequently, at least 3 times a week for those heavy lifts. And even when I lost this most recent belt, I was still on the fence again about maybe investing, and the little over $100 with shipping on one on an Isner belt, and because I do use it so often. But then again, the thought goes through my head, you've lost so many belts so far. What makes you think you're not going to lose this other one? So I caved and got an Ader belt, like another one. They're roughly like $50 on Amazon.com. That's usually with shipping included. They come in 4 colors: a blue, a black, a red one, and then a red, white, and blue one. They just have the traditional like 2-prong, buckle. That's the only option you have. What I found with the older one, I don't have the black one with me. Obviously, it's gone, but it was about 2 years old. And it definitely frayed a little bit, on the ridges here. Some of the stitching was maybe a little loose. This was starting to wear. This is brand new, and it's already came kind of with this already kind of coming off. But the point is, really, it could have lasted another 2 years easy. It won't look fresh and clean like an Isner belt would be, and doesn't have that warranty factor that an Isner belt has. So my point is, if you're someone who loses belts often, you don't want to invest the money into, say, a high-quality Isner belt, a high-quality powerlifting belt, or you're just someone who's just starting out and you want a powerlifting belt, you've gotten to a certain weight that you feel like it negates having one, or not negates, it warrants having one, then you don't want to make the full commitment to $100. The Ader belt's definitely a good buy, I think. Like I said, I want to say it's my 3rd Ader belt I went through, and I had other belts before that. This gives you an idea how many belts I actually lost. This is a medium. I forget how many sizes they have, but there's definitely a small, medium, large, obviously. This medium, for me, I'm like a 30, I flex between like a 32 and 34-inch waist, depending how much weight I put on and take off. But roughly with a 33-inch waist, I get to like the second to last prong. So I almost got a small this time, but if I really want to make it super tight, I can go to the last one. As I'm talking to you guys out loud, I maybe should have gone with a small, but I had the medium for so many years and it was fine. So, like I said, I can't really complain too much. It is kind of what you're paying for. Like I said, it's $50. It's still not cheap, but it's something that I can't imagine ever kind of breaking on you. The actual loops, the actual holes where you actually put the prongs in, like I said, I only really used 2 dominant, maybe 3 dominant spots, second to last one, and sometimes that last one, and it really didn't wear through at all. Again, that's from consistent use. And like I said, over like 2 years, so you should be fine after at least 4 to even 5 years. I think this belt will hold up fine. So, if you have any questions or comments, let me know. But again, I'm just recommending this belt if any of you guys are interested in it. Thanks.